What's going on, team, and welcome back to another video. So this is part 2 of how I trade the markets using the strat made by Rob Smith. Alrighty, so in the first video we broke down what is the difference between a 1, 2, and a 3 candle. Today we are going to break down the different combinations that we can use with those 1, 2, and 3 candles, okay? So I'm going to make sense of it a little bit more now. But if you haven't watched that first video, definitely go check that out because you're not going to understand a single thing in this video without watching that one. So what do I mean by combinations? Now, if you remember in the first video, we have the 3 different types of candlesticks, a 1, a 2, and a 3. Now, what I do, okay, and what the strat teaches is depending on specific types of combinations, you can actually set yourself up in a position, and I'll explain it here. So there is a bunch of different combinations that you can choose from, but today I'm just going to show you the 4 that I like to trade the most. So the 4 that you're seeing on screen here is going to be a 1-2, a 3-2, a 1-2-2, and a 3-2-2. I'll go over them a little bit more. But these are the 4 combinations that I like to trade personally. So if you want to have a look at the other combinations that are out there, feel free to do that because I actually recommend you go ahead and do that. Explore these ones, see how they work for you, but definitely go check out the other ones as well. Don't stay closed-minded. We're going to go over these 2 first, and then we're going to talk about these ones. All right. Now, the difference between the 2 is that this first set, they are considered as directional combinations. Now I'm going to make more sense of that in a bit. But the second set, they are considered as reversal combinations. And I'm going to explain that a little bit more here. Now let's look at the different types of combinations. Okay. So first we're going to go over a 1-2. So again, we have a 1. And if you don't know what a 1 is, go look at the other video. So right now we have a 1. What I'm waiting for is to see which direction this 2 goes. Because if you remember in the previous video, a 2 can either go 2 up, right? Or it can go 2 down. So what I'm waiting for is to see which direction this 2 goes. If it's going to be 2 up or if it's going to be 2 down. And depending on if it is 2 up or 2 down, that's where I'm taking my position. So the moment that this candle, for example, we'll look at 2 up. The moment it goes 2 up, and it breaks the high of the previous candle, that's where I'm entering my long position. So this would be a bullish setup. Okay, a 2 or a 1-2 up is a bullish setup. So I put an E there for entry, and then my stop loss would be below that 1. So this would be my stop loss right there. So my entry would be the moment that this candle breaks the high of the 1, I'm entering, and my stop loss would be below that 1 candle there, or in other terms, inside candle. So again, 1-2 up, I'm long the moment it breaks that high. A 1-2 down is again just the opposite. So if it goes inside and that second candle goes 1-2 down, I'm short right here. So that's going to be my entry. And then my stop loss is going to be at that inside candle's high. So that's going to be my stop loss. Now, a 3-2 is the exact same thing as a 1-2, but the first initial candle is going to be a 3 instead of a 1. So let's say we have this candle. We're going to neglect this one for right now. Now we have an outside 3. So the moment the market gives us this 3, I know that I have a potential 3-2 setup at hands. So now I'm waiting to see what the next candle gives me. Is it a 2 up or a 2 down? So if it goes 2 down, I'm short right here. Okay, that's my entry. And my stop loss would be 75% of this candle. Because it is a 3 candle and it is a big candle, I like to take my fib from the high to the low and then take the 75% of it. So let's say this is 75%. That's my stop loss. And then I'm looking for the market to continue going 2 down. Again, if it goes 3-2 up, that's where I'm favoring long, right? And then my stop loss would be 75%, again, of that 3 candle. So I'm entering long the moment it breaks the high of that 3, and my stop loss would be 75%. And again, I'd be looking for the market to continue in that direction. Now, let's look at a reversal combination. Our reversal combinations are 1, 2, 2 and 3, 2, 2. So how do those look? Let's look at a 1, 2, 2 first. Let's neglect the first one. But right now we have an inside 1. So remember, if we go 1, 2 up, I'm long right here. But a 1, 2, 2, okay, is a reversal signal. So again, if this third candle here goes 2 down, this is considered as a 1, 2, 2 reversal. So it's either always going to be 1, 2 up, 2 down reversal, or it's going to go 1, 2 down, or 2 up. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2 up, then the third candle goes 2 down, right? And it reverses for the downside. So this is a bearish setup. Or it goes 1, 2 down, then the third candle goes 2 up. So this is a reversal for upside. Now let's look at a 3, 2, 2. So we have our first candle, then the market gives us a 3. So boom, I know that I have a potential 3, 2 or a 3, 2, 2 reversal if the 3, 2 doesn't play out. So let's look at a 3, 2, 2. Again, a 3, 2, 2 is the same thing as a 1, 2, 2. It can either go 3, 2 up, then 2 down, or it can go 3, 2 down, then 2 up. And it's going to look like this. So let's look at this scenario first, where it goes 3, 2 up, then the third candle goes 2 down, so it's reversing for lower. And you're going to enter the moment that third candle goes 2 down, and your stop loss would be above that high there. And then a 3, 2, 2 would look like this. The second candle goes 2 down, the third candle goes 2 up, and we reverse to come and take out the highs again. So your entry would be the moment that third candle takes out that previous 2 high. So it becomes a 2 up. So you're entering right there on that third candle, and your stop loss would be the low of that previous candle here. So that's your stop loss. And then this would be a bullish reversal. So that's what a 1, 2 and a 3, 2 is. And again, that's what a 1, 2, 2 and a 3, 2, 2 is. 1, 2, 3, 2 are directional. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2 are reversal plays. A little tip when you're going out there looking for these combinations, you can't be trading these combinations on lower time frames, especially like the 1 minute, for example. The reason being is you need to have a narrative behind your trades when you're looking at these actionable signals or these combinations. So what I mean by that is you can't just be taking any 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2 that you see in the market. There has to be a reason behind taking these actionable signals. So for example, you have a resistance in the market and you have a support. Market is trading between resistance and support. So when the market gets towards a support favoring longs, then you would look for a bullish actionable signal in your favor, whether it be a 3, 2 up, a 1, 2 up, a 1, 2 down, 2 up, or a 3, 2 down, 2 up to favor upside. And then vice versa, when we get to resistance, you can favor a 1, 2 down, or a 3, 2 down, or you can favor a 1, 2 up, 2 down, or the last one, 3, 2 up, 2 down. And it comes back into the range and drops all the way to support. But the reason why I'm taking these combinations is because we are at resistance favoring short setups. I'm not just taking a 3, 2 or whatever combination just because. No, I'm taking it because there is a narrative or context behind my trade. So for example, I'm not going to look for an actionable signal when we are trading in the middle of the range, because obviously that's no man's land. You want to be trading with a narrative or with context behind your trades. So that is a quick tip when it comes down to trading these combinations, as well as when you are trading on higher time frames, because higher time frames are the bigger moves. That's why you want to be focusing on the higher time frames. So you can see that Friday session has already given us a 3. So now I know that for Monday session, we can either go 3, 2, or Tuesday is going to go 3, 2, 2, because Monday went 2 down or 2 up, and then Tuesday would go 2 up or 2 down and reverse that move. So I already know that I have a play going into Monday, which is tomorrow. So that's it for this video. Again, these are the combinations that I use when it comes down to the strat made by Rob Smith. There are plenty other combinations out there, so definitely explore those ones, but these are the ones that I use, and these are exactly how I use them. So in the next video, I'm going to cover broadening formations and buy side and sell side sweeps in conjunction with these combinations. So now we're going to add narrative behind these actionable signals and when you should be looking for these actionable signals, also known as combinations. If you have any questions on this video, please reach out to me through the Discord channel, or again, you can reach out through the DMs. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.